Yes.
All right, all right. We are still waiting for some guests to join in. But yeah, we are now live. This is Medical Media East Africa. My name is Dr. Paul Kipiator. I'm joined by Dr. Tripathie Sindani Moise. He's originally from Butembo in Congo. He's passionate about dermatology and also passionate about health education, about letting people have information about skin conditions and how to try and treat these conditions in the communities. So he also has a YouTube channel. I think we will put the comment we'll put his channel on the comment section. His channel is called Dr. Tripathie S Dermatologist Official. It's on YouTube. You can check him out and learn more about different conditions. He even has a song. He's even released a song on skin lightening. Yeah, so we are so happy to have him. Dr. Tripathie Sindani Moise. I'll allow him to introduce himself, and then we can officially start the session today. You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Paul, for everything, and thank you for everyone who has joined. As you have said, my name is Dr. Sindani Tripathi. I'm a second year dermatology resident. So I'm very happy. Today is vitiligo. So we are going to talk about this disease. Yeah, so I think you'll have a lot to learn about.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Moise. Maybe just to start the conversation, many of our viewers will want to know what is vitiligo, and to start with, before it's World Vitiligo Day, even as the world is commemorating this day. Us, we are just creating awareness. And to start with, what is vitiligo? Our viewers may want first to know what is this that we are talking about.
Please. Yeah, we have to know that vitiligo, it's an acquired depigmentic disorder of the skin in which pigment producing cell or melanocytes that determine the color of the skin, hairs and ears are progressively lost. So this disease appears as milky white patches of the skin and can be cosmetically, particularly in people with dark skin. Yeah, it is the definition of vitiligo. And this vitiligo is currently widely accepted that is the result of autoimmune destruction of melanocytes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think we are in Africa, right? Most of the patients that we see in our setup are actually dark skin, and yeah, when they get those milky white patches on their skin, as Dr. Moise has clearly brought out, it's really distressing because it is obviously thin, and since it's caused by the immune system, that is attacking those cells which are forming the pigment called melanin. It can be very distressing, and many people may think about many things now: autoimmune, maybe some people may not understand, some people have some myths or what. Maybe they might want to know what is this like autoimmune immune system. I think simply put, it's just that there are some changes that have happened in their genes that is making the immune system attack these cells. Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Moyes. So in depth, what causes now? What causes? It is the immune system, but what causes this vitiligo?
You're
I'm sure
welcome.
people can ask us. Yeah, please go ahead.
Y- Yes, vitiligo has numerous causes, and it is due to the loss or destruction of melanocytes, as you have said. So, genetic factors appear to contribute to 80% of vitiligo risk. Other causes can come from environmental factors, and for these ones, they account for 20 percentage. So the cause can be genetic or others can come from the environmental factors.
Thank you, thank you. So we have genetics on this side, then environmental factors now come together and cause this disease.
Yes.
So at least it is something that our viewers it would be important for them to understand that it is something that we
Yes.
actually know what are the
Mhm.
factors that come into play as dermatology, we already know the factors that could make somebody have this disease, as we'll try and dispel some myths and misconceptions at the end. I think, Dr. Moyes, you had talked about this condition causing a lot of disfigurement and all other things, but is it just disfigurement, or from your experience, or from what do we know about how it affects the lives of people? Maybe from
Yes.
your experience, the patients you have seen, how does it affect how they live? Or yeah, it would be good for our viewers to know from an experience of a doctor who has been seeing such patients, how does it affect their life quality? Yeah, how is their quality of life affected by this disease?
Mm. Yes. As you have said, we always see this patient in the skin clinic, particularly here at Mbarara Referral Hospital. Yes, this disease affects a lot the quality of life of patients. As we can say, vitiligo carries a significant economic burden as management of the disease. Yes, for these patients, when they can have that isolation in the society, and also they can feel as if look they don't look good, if you can say. Yeah.
All right, all right. So there's a way it affects how they interact with people, how some of them may not even be out there going to school, their activities and all that.
Are you
Thank
there,
you
Dr.
for
Paul?
viewers. Yes, please. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
So, as we have said,
Yes.
vitiligo carries a significant burden. Yeah, so the vitiligo has high direct and indirect. This can include prescriptions, medications, medical office visits. Yes.
Yes, Dr. Moise, we have lost
Yes,
your.
yes. Apart from that, we yes, I can hear you. We were talking
Okay.
about the costs. As the quality of life is affected, even the cost of the disease, it's somehow
Mm.
expensive. As medications, medical office visits, phototherapy, and public avoidance, and all those things affects the quality of life of the patients because it's not easy to handle this burden.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for our viewers who have joined us. You can, if you have any questions, you can post them on the chat there, and we can on the live
Hello,
chat. Then
doctor.
we can try to answer those questions as we even proceed. Dr. Moise, you have mentioned about
Yeah,
some
sure.
treatment. So vitiligo, there is treatment for vitiligo, right? Is there treatment? Our viewers may want to
Yes.
know.
Hello, doctor. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, Dr. Moise? Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, you can proceed about the treatment. Yes, Dr. Moise? Dr. Moise, are you able to hear me? Dr. Moise, are you able to hear me? Hello? Sorry about that. Sorry, I think we will just wait for a few seconds. I think we've had some interruption with the connection, but I'll try to summarize what we have discussed so far. Dr. Moise has informed us that vitiligo is a disease that is acquired, and there is depigmentation. The pigment of the skin is lost because of the immune system. The cells of the immune system are destroying those cells that produce the pigment on the skin called melanin, and these cells are called melanocytes. And he has gone ahead to tell us. Yeah, you're welcome, Dr. Moise. I was just trying to summarize for our viewers as we were waiting for you to come back online about
Yes, thank you.
what you have discussed so far. I think we were on the causes. You talked to us about the genetics contributing a big percentage, then there are environmental factors, then you had already talked about the effect of vitiligo on quality of life and the economic burden that vitiligo puts on individuals and countries at large. You had mentioned about treatment. Are you able to hear me, Dr. Moy? then you had already talked about the effect of vitiligo on quality of life and the economic burden that vitiligo puts individuals and countries at large.
Yes.
You had mentioned about treatment. Are you able to hear me, Dr. Moyes?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, thank you. Now, please
Yes.
proceed about the treatment of vitiligo. Thank
Are you
you.
hearing me? Yes, doctor.
All right,
Yes,
thank you.
please.
Now, please proceed about vitiligo. Thank you.
Okay, can you hear me, Dr. Paul?
Yes,
Can you hear me? Hello, Dr. Paul. Hello.
I can hear you.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Dr. Moyes.
Hey, Dr. Paul. Hello. Okay. Yes. For now, we are going to talk about the treatment of vitiligo. Yeah. I think. Are you hearing me? Okay. Yeah. Okay. The first thing we
I
have to
can hear
know.
you.
Okay. Thank you. Yes. Um. Something that we have to know. Vitiligo has a phenomena that we call cognomena phenomena. So
Yes,
in
Dr. Moyes.
yes, yeah. So when we are having vitiligo, it means we have to protect ourselves about this trauma or unnecessary wounds. Cause if we have something like a trauma, vitiligo can develop on that side. So another thing that we have to know, vitiligo affects mostly the sun-exposed areas. So it's why we have to do a sun protection with clothing, sunscreen, and our lifestyle have to be modified because the pigmented skin can only burn on exposure to ultraviolet. Yeah, so sunburn may cause vitiligo to spread. So it's why we have to protect ourselves against the sun. So for specific measures, there are several modalities that are proven to be helpful in vitiligo. We have optimal therapeutic response, which is often seen with combination therapies. Yeah, the first line of treatment, we can use topical corticosteroid. These ones can be used on the trunk, limbs for up to 3 months. We can also use calcineurin inhibitors like pimecrolimus or tacrolimus. We can also use topical vitamin D and also phototherapy and other measures that have to be oriented by a dermatologist. Can you hear me, doctor?
Yes, yes, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes. Another thing, it is essential to avoid burning like red, blistered, peeling, or itch or painful skin rashes. as they can cause the vitiligo to get worse. So we have also another type of treatment which are systemic therapy, or like systemic steroids, methotrexate, cyclosporin, oroaminoxidil, and tetracyclines. Yeah, so apart from that, we have surgical
Yes, yes,
methods.
we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Yes, as we have said, the first thing to do is to consult to see a dermatologist. After seeing the dermatologist will look for the cause. He will rule out the cause of the vitiligo. So when the dermatologist will see you, he will decide which treatment will be best to this kind of vitiligo. Yeah, so the way we have said, the first line of treatment can be topical. The second, we can use the systemic therapy, and then we can use some procedures like surgical treatment of stable vitiligo, and other measures are available like phototherapy.
Thank you so much. So, to our viewers, vitiligo has treatment. Dr. Moise has clearly brought out all their various treatments that can be given. So, clearly, if you know somebody who has vitiligo, they need to see a doctor, a skin doctor, and those options will be any of those options as a single treatment or combined, and they'll be able to be helped.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, are there any myths or misconceptions? What people think vitiligo is caused by, or anything maybe from your experience that you've had from the patients that you see that you would like our viewers to know that those myths are not true?
Yes, we have a lot of myths from patients or from the society according to vitiligo. Yeah. Many people thought vitiligo can lead to cancer, skin cancers. Others, they don't know about the causes, so they are thinking about everything like a witch, something like that. So they have to know that vitiligo is an autoimmune condition, and the way we have said, the genetic plays an important role on the causes of the vitiligo.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Moise, for your time. I'm sure our viewers will have learned a lot, and those who will watch this video will also understand more about vitiligo. Because on this World Vitiligo Day, we just want to make people know of what vitiligo is, and there is hope for patients illegal, because there's treatment that can be given for these patients, and to improve their quality of life. So thank you so much for your time, Dr. Moise. Our viewers, please make sure you visit Dr. Moi's channel. It's Dr. Tripathie S, Dermatologist Official. We are going to put it on the comment section, and make sure you subscribe to his channel and learn more about different conditions. Yeah, and also make sure you subscribe to Medical Media EA, that's Medical Media East Africa. and hit on the bell so that we will notify you. You'll be notified when we post any new videos. Let this conversation continue online because somebody once said, when we stop talking, we stop living. So we should not stop talking. Let's share the knowledge and improve the lives of people because we have the knowledge right here uh, in Africa, specifically in East Africa. We strive to share this knowledge to improve the lives of our patients. So, Dr. Moise, if you have any parting shots for this session today before we call it a day, any conclusions?
Yes, yes. Thank you very much for this time that we have taken talk to people about vitiligo. Uh, we hope that people will be at least aware about the disease and how and what burden the disease has, and also they have to know that the really treatment exists of this disease. It doesn't mean that vitiligo cannot heal. They have just to be aware of the modalities of treatment and who to consult when you are having such conditions.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate. I think very soon we'll have the link out. We will share it out for this video, and yeah, the world needs to get this information. Thank you so much. God bless you all for watching this video and for your time. Thank you so much, Dr. Tripathi Sindani
Yeah,
Moir. Maybe you
thank you
can tell
very
us bye
much.
in French.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Paul Kipiator. Yeah, and thank you for everyone who has listened to our conference for today. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. See you next time.
Okay, see you. Thank you.
Thank you.